Hello and welcome everyone to the Week in 7 Questions. Giga, many of us have been working from home these past few months, and some of us are actually liking it. Could this become the new normal?
I refuse to believe this is the new normal, but it will be a part of the new normal. We have learned we don't have to go to the office to get the work done, and that we don't need to travel to attend conferences. We will Zoom more, but drive and fly less. But personal contact with other humans makes us human and will not just go away.
Bruno, you've just become a father. Congrats! So you'll soon need a few good fairy tales. Can you tell us a super short one about Angela Merkel and Vladimir Putin?
Clearly, Roland, the tale of the frog Angela and the scorpion Vladimir. So, Vladimir asks Angela to carry him over the river. She is afraid that he will sting her, but Vladimir says, "Niet, I would also drown." Angela then agrees, but midway across the river, Vladimir does indeed sting Angela. When she asks why he doomed them both, Vladimir replies, "It is in my nature."
Boris Johnson's popularity seems to be tanking. Why is that?
Believe it or not because of thousands of deaths or a major economic recession that is coming. It's mostly because his chief advisor and the architect of Brexit, Dominic Cummings, broke the rules and drove 5 hours out of London while everyone else was in lockdown. This really annoyed the Brits, and it's been bad news and bad press for the government ever since.
And what does COVID-19 mean for Europe's security?
So COVID-19 has given us two big insights. First, how vulnerable we are to shocks like this. We need to become much more resilient. Second, how other powers will try to exploit the pandemic for geopolitical gains. Europeans must work very hard to ensure the health crisis does not turn into a security crisis.
Have some EU institutions and member states been kowtowing to China?
The EU, especially the member states, need to follow words with actual deeds. Our treaties are clear that the EU's external action must be guided by the values on which the EU has been founded and not just on certain interests. Our values are not our weakness, they are our strength.
Transatlantic relations seem to be at a new low point. Why is that?
Yeah, things are pretty low. President Trump certainly hasn't helped any, but let's face it, there's no European politician, at least in most of Europe, who's going to get in trouble for attacking Trump either. So politics is to blame, and it's not good. But let's face it, Roland, if you and I sat down together, we could iron out a free trade agreement and a new strategy for NATO in a week. The fundamentals of a healthy transatlantic relationship still exist. Maybe it'll take a crisis like this pandemic to wake us up. Both the United States and Europe have discovered how vulnerable our people are to a resurgent and totalitarian China. If we can't put the health of our citizens before politics, then shame on us.
So Monica, if you had to script a Netflix series about your experience with Brussels officialdom, would it be more like West Wing or House of Cards?
I honestly wish it were half as exciting as either, minus the murder. But as it stands, I think the best comparison, at least from my personal experience, would probably be The Office.
Thanks everyone for watching. See you again after summer with a new edition of the Week in 7 Questions. Bye.